And give the call to the member for Lalor.
Well, thank you, Deputy Speaker. The electorate of Lalor is home to many who have come across the seas to join our fabulous community and live and work in our wonderful country. On Saturday, I joined 120 excited people becoming Australian citizens at Wyndham City Council's citizenship ceremony. It is one of the privileges of being the member for Lalor and something I do often. These are very moving events. There is joy and pride, and I'm always humbled by the courage and optimism of the individuals and families who, like all of us who are not descended from the first Australians, have made the brave decision to leave their homeland and join us here to build their futures. There is always tears and smiles when taking the pledge to Australia and its people, Deputy Speaker, and I want to share with my community exactly what that pledge is. From this time forward, I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people, whose democratic beliefs I share, whose rights and liberties I respect, and whose laws I will uphold and obey. The people who take this pledge on Saturday have all been in Australia for a minimum of 4 years. They have all completed their citizenship test in English, Deputy Speaker. And speaking English is at the heart of our citizenship test, and many I meet who speak English do so at a university level because they are professionals who have been educated to a university level, but many do not. I am proud that in Australia we support those people who come in on refugee and humanitarian grounds to reach conversational levels of English to allow them to become citizens in this country, having to pass that test written in English. And I often reflect, Deputy Speaker, during those ceremonies about my time in schools teaching English as a second language to the children of refugees and those joining us here on humanitarian grounds who come from non-English speaking backgrounds, who have often had very little formal education in their home country. And I think of those students and the way they grabbed those opportunities, the work they did in my classroom and classrooms around this country to learn English so that they could make their contribution to this country. And I know, after 27 years of teaching, how many of those young people are now great contributors to our community, to our economy. They have gone on to be workers in our shops, in our restaurants, in our cafes, or to run businesses. Many of them, I know from the days when I taught them, are professionals in the Australian economy, some running import and export companies. Deputy Speaker, we cannot underestimate the contribution that new citizens have made to this country over many decades, and I would hate to see us limit the opportunities for people to become citizens into the future in this country. Thank you.